Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine dandy. Let's get rid of the usual text, which is this and that. There we go. Friend on board. Hello?
Hello.
Hello! Right, we're back for some more Ace Attorney. We should be seeing the end of this particular trial of this episode thing. Whatever. It's
Objection! Not if I fuck it up for you, Edgeworth. Shit, Phoenix, I'm Edgeworth.
You already fucked it up, so you done it right.
Yeah.
Right. Hang on, still gotta boot the game. Let's put that over there. Go. There it is. I still don't get why it doesn't boot my full screen by default until I press enter and then.
I don't know, it's one of those mysteries of life. Exactly the same why video games in 2022 don't assume you have at least full HD, or actually just, what would be smarter, use the resolution you have on Windows, but no.
No, that'd be stupid. Right. Let's see where we left off. Oh, straight to the kill case thing.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Get it?
I see what
On
you did
edge.
there.
Hi!
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D.
Vasquez.
Stand. Miss Vasquez. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. Okay, surprised that you said it the first time.
I know, right?
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everybody here knows, yes. I did like needless banter.
Obviously.
If you must participate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Musk. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. This will go well.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 20:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Dad and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammond's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
Oh, there's a lot of information missing here.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. The van. There's a van at Studio 2.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
I had him take me in that.
Is-
I thought it might be risky to work with wartet, mein Gehaltstoppel.
Okay.
I see.
I wouldn't consider Sal being a licensed driver. I don't think he would be a qualified one. I don't know. Does he seem like the kind of person that could drive?
I mean, depending on where you live, pretty much everybody makes it, and it's usually if you fail, just take it enough times until you once pass, and how you drive afterwards isn't really much of a concern unless you really fuck up and the police takes it away again from you. But
I don't know. He just doesn't seem like a person that would be a driving person. I don't know.
but on the other hand, I don't think you need a license if you drive only on a private place, because
Suppose.
nobody else is supposed to be here.
I suppose, but also it's a van.
Yeah. Well, Mr. White, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Yeah, no pressure. Alright. Let's see. Right. Might as well start pressing on this one. Hold on! You had Sal take you. What does that mean?
It means what I just said. I had to take me in Studio 2 then.
Oh, right. I was more pressing as why she was fatigued, but whatever. Do you have someone who can verify this?
So,
No, I mean someone else.
one person is enough.
No, it's not. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak,
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kinda wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find something. Some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere.
And if I remember correctly, Salmonella was pretty insistent that he would be capable of eating 2 steaks, so gotta tie those two together somehow.
Innocent performance. Maybe press her on the brake.
Yeah, sure. And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk.
It's a sturdy desk. It can take it.
It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. White. Oops. It was a 15-minute break.
Wait a minute. This. Let's see. Yeah, this plays from the employee area, so it's not relevant to what she's talking about right now. We can't use that. Got the pills, but again, it's for the employee area.
I think we found out that there weren't any T-bones on there.
No, it was a different type of food.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I've got nothing to present for. I got nothing to point out a contradiction yet. Let's just press on all of them, see what we can get.
Yeah.
By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop in at the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear. Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
When exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
You managed to memorize all the other times except this one. Maybe you could try remembering?
No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was at 5. I think it would, I would think it was between those times.
You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. There's nothing really here contradictory, but I guess we can present the food and see what we can get.
Yeah, we have to present the food.
It's all we got.
Yeah, which...
Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak.
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how.
You ate the bone too.
I'm gonna say she didn't eat the steak, I guess.
Yeah.
You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
I see. Then what was Miss Vask doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Yeah. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying...
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailers to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it.
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I thought it was... And here I was worrying that they would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
Well, you couldn't really, right? Well, saying that, the weapon was damaged, so maybe she just used the spear tip. I'm just running the logic right here. I know what the answer is, but...
Yeah, same here. I mean, I think that admitting defeat in such things... It doesn't really matter where you... Like, you can admit defeat in some things. And I think, yeah.
I'll just say she couldn't. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Huh. You see.
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. I'll just go over here and use this picture right there.
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fey blood.
Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I got lucky with that one.
It's a spear because it's taped and probably wouldn't be strong enough to...
Yeah, I jumped the gun there, sorry. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Duct tape fixes everything. Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard.
I don't think Vasquez actually needs an attorney for this.
Yeah. Are you quite sane?
That's you.
Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then tell us what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Yes. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Now I'll show the picture.
Yeah.
Look at this photo.
What is this? Right, it's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Yeah, but I need to process my shock. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended.
The amount of times the audience is shock and awe, and now you're saying this?
Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What?
I mean, to be fair, the text box is blocking his view of it.
Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again!
Mr. Wright, continue. Also, I will suspend this court because you all can't keep shutting up.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then, she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Miss Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing stuff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you said. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil Magistrat's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute break? I could have disposed of the body. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Your jackhammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume. There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
For instance,
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Easy, she gave us the evidence for it.
Yeah.
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony.
Again.
Yeah.
There was the beer rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a vendor, I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Actually, I'm not sure what to answer with this one. I mean, he has to be. He would have helped, right?
I think it doesn't matter because he may have done it without knowing, maybe he done it with knowing.
Not really sure how to answer this one, to be honest. I mean, logically, he would have been because he was there. He was there, so he had to be a conspirator part of it.
Yeah, let's go for this one now.
Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that smoke incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun.
Wait, what? I win? That's it? We're done?
Oh, this is normally easier.
So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say?
Curious about the problem. What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that.
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer?
Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did it? Mr. Wright. We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the results of the battle prove the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? Wait, what?
Order! Mr. Atroth, your thoughts. Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there is no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, you came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving.
Ah, what do I do now? I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again. Now when I give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Like all of life. I'm so itchy.
Damn! To come so far, only to fail.
As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
What?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
Oh, never mind.
I see. Very well.
Now what?
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I do see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily, I say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Huh. Nick! Why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But wasn't he the one that he always gets a guilty verdict? After all, that...
Edgeworth.
Not always.
So far his record has been broken since I started doing this.
Yeah. I was with Sal and Oddbeck, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oddbeck, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. Asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
That's not how that works.
I see no issues raised by this testimony.
I do. You're right at that moment you're a witness with the police. You would not be allowed to leave and go home.
I can do whatever the fuck I want. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick. We're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. This is gonna be a hard one. Alright, what can we do? Let's see. Wait. No, that's fine. What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. And it's silent, complete silent. We stood there till Powers found and arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence.
Like right now.
Silence. Hey, Nick. everybody so quiet? Somebody should do something to lighten things up.
Yeah, I think that's you.
I should channel Mia again.
You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone has questions, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the city thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us.
That's not how that works. Covered for you. Or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it. All those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure our professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. The script in your direction notes.
Yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't have to do it. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Something's wrong here. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I wasn't under the impression that we would get to rehearsal anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Very well, Miss Musk, please continue. Okay, good. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Think, Phoenix, think! Miss Musk, she said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Oops.
That actually was quite stupid. Even at a certain time. Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
Seriously, is it opposite day today?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Mask, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So, the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew at the time I was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
I don't see a contradiction. Do you?
I mean, there's the contradiction that she wasn't present, but the director could have told her, but maybe just press her.
Yeah, let's press first before we do anything. How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal, the director.
Oh wait, was he present? Fuck, I actually don't remember.
Shit. Me neither.
Anything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go, get him.
I think he was there. I'm positive he was there. He just didn't bring it up. Well, it's like, he didn't bring it up initially, but then he brought it up. We gotta remember when the meal happened and all that.
Yeah, but... God damn it.
No, Salmonella couldn't have been there, because right after the rehearsals, they went to eat, so... And then the incident happened. So it's impossible for Salmonella to even be there. like I'm missing something here.
Oh. Haha. With the statement again.
Again? What, press
I
this?
knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scene, so I left him behind.
Okay. So?
Yeah. Who's Hammer?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Showed the photo limping.
Sorry, brain fart here.
Yeah, I also missed it. I just did the.
Okay. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
But. Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it. The Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manel was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez?
Yeah.
Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manel. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Oh.
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 when he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Order! Order! I will have order! Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Ugh. Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Objections! We never question the motive. Not in the last case. Yes, he would have fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Objection! We didn't care about Maya's motive one bit. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Yeah, I can prove it. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Let's see.
It's
Right.
a tiny badge.
Copy the attorney badge. Right. I'm running in my head that Hammers was trying to maybe exploit Vasquez's previous accident or whatever. Maybe
Yeah,
blackmail
maybe
her.
actually don't know this stuff, and I kind of think that Hammer probably wanted to get rid of her as Will Powers to be finally free again.
Yeah, something like that to even it out, make him back on the top dog. But we need evidence to prove that.
Yeah, which I think is the photo.
Yeah. This is my proof.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? "5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for the trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you've only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer would have had killed the Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get tired of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Oh, easy. She didn't have a motive. She was defending herself. Right?
Yeah.
She had no motive, Your Honor. Bummer.
So didn't hear me?
No, I didn't hear.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then, Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Aha, got it. We cracked it. So, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I'm guilty. It was me. Wait, who's this?
No, we'll leave it.
Ah, this was Hammer, right?
This is all in the past, so we don't know who's speaking what. Ah, yeah, this is all in the past. We'll leave it be. It's supposed to be a flashback. It doesn't matter.
Oh. How could this?
It's all terrible. It was a horrible accident.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Gotta give her credit, she actually takes this way better than most.
Yeah, she's.
witnesses.
I think she's the only one who doesn't overreact. The closest we got was her snapping her cigarette. Or thing, whatever. Her pipe.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's the Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collective as ever. I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
it appears you have brought yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you are right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Miss Will Powers,
Not guilty. Huzzah!
I'm feel sorry for the person who has to clean up the confetti all the time.
I think in like the anime they confirmed it was like Gumshoe doing that or someone. Someone's actually doing that.
Of course it's Gumshoe. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I now know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I can think of why. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Show the scrapbook. I think this one's a multi-answer type.
Yeah.
It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh.
Got it this time.
Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh yeah, right, he doesn't know. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Say something, right?
It's something.
I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time plotting, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Yeah, Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
I can actually see it.
He totally is.
Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddened with unnecessary feeling.
Unnecessary feelings?
Yes, uneasy and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
Shep. Yeah. Don't deserve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What friends? As if. They're rivals, right, Nick?
Yeah, sexual rivals. I mean, for now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
It's a long story. So the curtain closed on another trial. Caused quite a stir up by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change and went back to making kid shows again. Yay.
So is it still in pause now? Nick! This is it, the new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to break building cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? Oh yeah, actually does. I wonder if the show has real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will powers. Well, at least they ended on a happy note.
Yeah. And I say it again, I think this actually, from the main cases in the third game, is still the most sensible one.
Yeah.
Like, blaming Will powers in the beginning makes total sense based on the evidence.
I liked that it's a case of a it was supposed to be an intentional murder that ended up being an accident. Like,
yeah,
what a
that's
twist.
actually a good twist. And it also is like the first time where also Edgar is like guilty instead of guilty. Wait, those witnesses are lying through their fucking teeth.
This piece of shit is totally guilty. I'm not standing here letting that happen.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got time. We can do at least the first investigation of the next one.
Yeah. But yeah, now we think. I mean, this is the best case in the first game.
Oh, yeah.
Still not sure I feel about the last one, but I think we get there.
Well, the last one was added on top. But we'll leave it blank for now, because we don't know who's speaking here.
Okay, yeah. That is fair.
We are missing the context. I guess whilst we're waiting, so yeah, episode 5 was basically added on top with the I believe the DS release or the Wii release, something like that. They added on there because they could. Ah, a gun!
Murderer.
Oh, he's wanted a bullet to the chest.
And
Edgeworth.
you already get the first contradiction in this. Actually, Claire, I picked up the first time.
Don't trust the previews.
Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course, excellent. Except I've been slicking off lately. I need to break the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, done.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Can you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea.
So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal. Boring. At least show real news for a change.
Nick? The water pressure is kind of low in the shower.
You want more pressure, huh? Well, why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick.
Apparently, fake blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder! Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Marge Edgeworth, age 24. I'm surprised he's 24. I thought he'd be older.
Yeah, that's bloody freaking... Yeah, like, makes me feel better about myself.
Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor, known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick.
Maya!
The fireman yelled at me when I called him.
We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder.
What? When? Where? Who? Why? How?
I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick.
Shit, let's get moving. Ascension set, I guess.
You know, Nick, we've all been here one time or another, haven't we?
Guess it comes with the territory.
Actually, it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah.
Hey, Edgeworth, come back!
What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here?
So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
Actually, we have to take no other cases.
Don't tell him that, he doesn't know that.
Yes, you do.
Shit, he's good at this.
I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this.
I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened.
Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Dad, we're going to help you, that's what. Help me, you. Don't be ridiculous.
Sorry?
You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials.
Hey!
Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry?
I get angry occasionally. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct?
Yes, last night.
The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why are you down there?
I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Why wouldn't Edgeworth talk to us? Well then, I think we'll find our answers by Gordy then.
Yeah. This is where it happened.
Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in there.
Questioning people, probably?
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal? There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything?
Sorry, sir. Nothing.
Idiot! That trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double.
But sir, there weren't any clues. That's when we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who...
Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get on my face, pal.
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe. It's kinda scary today.
Recruits. Ugh. Ah!
Ah!
Hey! You're the hairy guy, Harry Butts! Right,
Also,
Phoenix
I-
Wright.
Kinda ashamed that the first time I played it, I did not get the all the butts jokes.
Will you ever learn my name?
Just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating?
Huh? Well, yes, I suppose.
Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it.
He seems to want a new shot. I wonder what's up. Huh. Mr. Jeff hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh. You don't say.
Maybe we shouldn't have said this. Maya, you're normally okay with crime.
Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No.
Well, okay, Mr. Head and the fluffy pink clouds lawyer.
Hadn't the... Huh?
Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Cord Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol.
There is the contradiction again. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
How did they get here so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake.
A witness?
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right. Who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You shouldn't. You really believe in him, don't you, detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer.
Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no. Oh no.
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
At least you're a detective. At least you are. Also, Felix's job quite literally is to question what witnesses says. Why does he care about what they say now? He didn't have one that actually told the full truth. You know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney tomorrow's trial?
He hasn't got one yet.
What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to would take his case.
Why not?
Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd asked you to defend him. Unfortunately, not.
Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney.
And this is the moment where I actually started to really like him, sure.
Who was this witness?
Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
Was there only that one witness?
Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out.
On Christmas Day, where everyone will be home right about now.
Yeah.
So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. Oh, hey, I've forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa.
Hey, I'm not that young anymore.
We can't really do anything, so I guess we have to go back to Edgeworth and convince. I know just what to do.
Your attorney's badge.
Edgeworth, let me defend you.
Good one, right. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me. It was the wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials on his belt. Never. But? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down.
What?
Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. I occurred to me that it might be my fault that I lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty.
I don't believe it.
Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this.
Damn it. I thought it'd be the one time where that badge would actually be helpful. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right?
Think what you will. I have only one request.
Huh?
Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, the edge of didn't he?
Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere.
But Nick,
I'm not convinced yet, damn it.
is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they had a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, 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 over and over.
Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Detective Gumshoe, sir!
What? Find something?
No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the president.
Precinct.
Precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
Briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? Yeah, an autopsy wouldn't hurt.
Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there later, pal. You're not coming back, Detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Yay. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Nice.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right. Now let's go investigate.
No, we're not investigating. We're just moving around in the park as civilians. Completely different thing.
Wowza! This is got late.
Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though.
Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand.
Samurai dogs?
I want some of my dogs, please. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how can they not be?
They're a little behind the times though. This gets all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know.
Nope.
You still haven't watched it.
It's on my bucket list. Right at the bottom.
I'm the main star. Someone left some poppers here, you know. You pulled the string.
And it goes Pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see him a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick. They might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right?
Was it that obvious?
Poppers. Nah, why the hell not? Suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Does she even have pockets? Knowing that
Yes.
getup, it probably isn't designed with pockets.
Knowing girls' clothes, yeah.
A hot dog stand.
Real fake pockets.
Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Could be worse. I've seen worse. I've seen way worse.
Yeah.
Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Boat docks and the exit. Bit of a small park then, isn't it?
I mean, it's a park. There usually isn't that much to see around him. It's just like, yeah, this is a lake. Nick, what's this place?
A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. Guess a murder taking place on one of the boats wouldn't be good for business either.
Boats. I've never been on a boat.
Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished?
Hey, good idea. You bet.
Neat. Anyway. I'm not seeing
And
anything
it worked for the
noteworthy.
Gatewater Hotel. At least try to make it work.
There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick.
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
What, you think I'm just gonna drag you out in the middle of the night and then shoot you? Nah. Stupid.
Yes, you have been accused of murder before.
Damn it. Ooh, a camera. Let me take that.
I like it, you Nick. Look, someone's camping.
They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. If they are here. Also, this is a no camping zone?
Oh, no. Wait, what if they said no setting the tents on fire?
Good point. I don't think they have signs like that. I don't know. The sign is pretty close to that.
Oh,
Actually, let me see here. So, obviously fire, and he's screaming. But the text has been blurred out because they couldn't be asked to translate the kanji. Of course they couldn't. Never mind. Right, what's this camera here? This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise.
oh, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Oh,
Will you stop that?
maybe it's broken.
Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices.
What then? These things?
The party poppers?
Well, it responded. Hey, you! Get your hands off that!
Alright, you're taking it.
I mean, I think I have to take some emphasis again for the 12.
Okay.
Do you want it?
No, you can have it. You claimed it.
Got that. I'll take the boat's driver, the boat shop one of them.
No argument there.
Yeah. What in the Sand Hill? Look what you've done now. Here goes a whole wall of film. What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry is nice, but it don't pay my bills, you know? How much a roll of film that costs? I'll pay you back. What were you thinking setting up a puppy popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to be stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country pumpkin. Yeah, I know you're thinking. I see the southern folks talk with that disconnected doll, but they must be dumb. Yeah, when I always videos, like, she probably has a really thick accent that I cannot do because I can't freaking do accents, so...
Yeah, it would be Texan. That's what they're going for here.
Yeah. I mean, can you do ones because you're usually pretty good?
No, I can't. I refuse. You've taken the slot. I'm not doing it for you.
That's what you're happy. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean you all are. Hey, Kat. And who are you now? You're Pepperoni?
Yeah. No, rather, we're sort of friends.
Just figure out what you all are. Just gonna say and say it. For Beecham's great sake. God, I'd rather sit for one of Papa's twats that listen to you stall all day.
Oh boy. Guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it!
Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry.
Oh, God.
What? Can you see him changing the film on my camera here? So, I'm not naming anyone, but someone used up a whole wall. Sorry.
That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Ooh, maybe the badge. Will the badge finally be relevant for something?
I can't keep on trying.
This is my badge.
Huh. And badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive. You cop or something.
I'm a lawyer.
But you ain't gonna try and pull one of them losses on me or film now. Cause I have you know, I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you.
No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
Murder. Sounds cool. Why didn't you all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
Izu, you can all come out of hiding now. I won't bite your heart.
Come to think of it, where did Ma get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all.
I don't know, she has the same energy as Maya has, really.
Never you mind, honey. I cannot yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks, I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart, but you all can call me Lotta.
Yeah, because she has a lot of heart.
Yeah, way too bad with jokes. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Might you please to meet ya?
Hang on, meteor showers? They don't make any sound when... Oh no. Hang on, this don't sound right. Sorry, you can't photograph meteor showers. They don't make any sound from that bloody far away. So unless they're crashing right here...
Head again. Oh yeah, when was the ball anyway? Ain't seen much television lately.
It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve.
That's so. Christmas Eve.
A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Let me see. What you say? I'm working on my season. Not sure for. You gotta remember, I've been watching here this lake for a good 3 days now. Seen enough what's to jerk a mule. Kinda hard to remember which has seen when.
That's a fair excuse.
So, what did you do, Lotta? Huh, me? Haha. You don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a researcher at usual student and can't be you, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Like, she's a researcher at the university, can't be you.
So I hear.
So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell you that already? Videos. Yep, video shows.
Falling stars?
That's quite a camera you have there. You all better know it. It's Jeremy, a genius Soling.
Is that an actual brand?
I don't think it is.
Oh, it's like a mock brand. Okay, I see what you mean. I mean, it looks like your standard camera.
Oh, it's a town.
Oh, okay. Isn't that where they make knives? Is that true?
let's find out.
One
They have
could
knives
do
in
this.
their flags, so maybe. So, what's the device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Detect device. The camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that. That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera. Neat.
It's not that impressive considering with my digital know-how, I know exactly how it's doing it. Somehow.
Yeah, but you gotta remember this is the past.
I suppose, but it's just like I know exactly what kind of programming, whatever they'd be using to actually get this to work in certain frequencies. Shit. Been focusing too much on audio editing lately. Alright, let's see. Anything
Yeah,
else?
it actually was quite famous for making knives.
Huh. I know, you learn something new every
Only
day.
have it in the pond side.
Oh, okay. Still, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Right. Is there anything else here? It's the car, maybe? SUV has seen better days. I don't know, that looks pretty, like, brand new, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's dented all over. Uh-huh.
no it isn't.
I can't believe anyone would drive that car down here. Yeah, in pristine condition. Dented my ass.
Though it... Oh, this is the mirrors. Though why are they on the hood? That's a bit strange.
It's probably because it needs to be, I suppose. It is a bit weird, I'll give you that. Maybe they did it just to make it look like a generic vehicle, not one of resemblance. It's the only thing I could think of. I think that's everything here for now. I guess we're going back. Just checking around, make sure nothing's changed.
Maybe precinct? No?
Yeah, we haven't gone to the precinct yet.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency?
No, none of these things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around?
Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon.
Okay, we'll come back.
You could do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that?
Do I look like a criminal or something?
No, maybe because you stole some party poppers on free party popper day. It's National Free Balloon Day. Hey, is that the police department's mascot?
Did it actually
What?
exist beforehand?
Yeah, the mascot was always there. Which is weird.
Mind blown.
That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. Yeah, that guy here is the chief. He doesn't get his own thing, but he's there. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake. Gordy sighted? I don't believe it. Shouldn't he be reading something more important? I don't know, this BuzzFeed page is getting my attention right now.
10 facts I won't believe about Miles Edgeworth.
You won't believe number 7.
Defensive lawyers hate him.
Okay, whatever. You do you and your methods. Okay, well, there's nothing else here right now, I suppose. Except for that poster. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. God damn it.
Yeah.
It looked legit for 2 seconds.
Seconds. At least they're clothed, so.
Oh yeah, I suppose there's that.
But maybe that's just a font. Topic switch.
Nothing here. I must have missed something.
We examine absolutely everything.
Yeah, that's the last thing we can do. Done that. What's with the box? Like, everything else is set up around this box, whatever this is.
Maybe that's the hardware for the noise detection.
That would make sense. Yeah, because the cabling. Shit, yeah, that makes sense.
Wyatt. Hey, Nick.
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again.
No. I was just wondering, where are camping posts and pots made of aluminium?
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books.
So there's no law saying that they have to be made out of aluminium then.
I'm not having this conversation. I don't have to pronounce that word either. Because I don't have to pronounce the word either because I'll be mixing the American and British variant.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pronouncing closer to German, which is aluminium,
We don't talk about this type of stuff because it's a nightmare to debate. Let's see. No. Oh, I guess I could present the camera? Lotta?
Yeah.
So, your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises?
Yep.
Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol.
Pistol.
Right.
Should
Now,
have used the shotgun.
wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper?
I guess it would.
Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey. You're pretty bright.
Huh?
I see what you're saying. Then you what? I will have a look at sim. Film.
It would have been a photo taken late last night.
I checked them once. Don't remember if there was anything on them though. But if I got something, I could be witness to a Chilean murder. Yeah. God, so bad at it. I'll go check this film. I'll come back now. Yeah.
She's gone.
She went inside the SUV. I guess we should come back later.
Well, that's our cue.
Okay,
That's our cue to see Gumshoe now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting.
Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse.
I get the feeling we're in for some bad news.
Alright, lay it on me. How bad is it?
So, do you know anything about the victim yet?
No, still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word.
So, how did the meeting go?
I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer.
True.
You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So, the fact that Mr. Edgeworth did it.
Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled.
I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting.
Don't go telling anyone else, pal.
Yes, sir.
And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that.
I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report?
Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Oh, thanks. Even though we're not on the case yet, technically. Thank you.
Yeah. Nick,
Huh?
can you show me that photo of the victim? That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
Hmm. Oh, guess we present the autopsy for one photo.
Well, I hope it helped you, pal.
Thanks, detective. Oh, that's it. Okay, moving back.
Maybe
Back to the
back
photo.
the detention center.
No, I think we need to get our photo first. I think. Doesn't hurt to look anyway. B.
Okay. Hey y'all. Not Wait a second. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night.
Hang on, 2 pictures.
Hey! This is them. Take a look.
Oh yeah. Wait.
See? He's shooting him with the pistol.
It looks like that, yes.
But you can't really tell who's the shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough folk out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these pictures reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness.
Technically.
What?
Are you serious?
Of course.
How do you forget? Never mind.
Yeah, I reckon you should tell the cops.
Yeah. I reckon so.
What's that? Don't you go trying to mock my accent. But I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. You can always have this photo. Later.
Wait, Lotta!
What? Can't you seem kinda busy?
Tell us what you saw too, please.
Nice try, honey. But I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northern bank sunk than tell you.
Yep, she's definitely southern.
Lotta? Don't let it get these scabbies in the bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Oh, was it the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe let me do some testifying. Hot down. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. I think that's everything. Let's go back to Edgeworth. Or something else.
Looks like the police have given up the interviewing.
Who said that? It's Santa Claus!
Ah! Nick, I've said this mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Oh, Nick and Saint Nick. Huh? I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Kianse, deserves the best. Kianse? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kianse's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know. She bought me this costume for me. That's great, Larry.
Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice.
Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your...
Not my... What? No, she's not.
I'm his partner, Mia Faye. I'm, the little sister.
Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister.
Huh? Sounds great.
Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. It was a fiancé, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Ugh.
Oh,
I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya.
I think Maya gets accused of murder again.
No, it's just Kiase's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot.
A model.
Knew it.
Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow.
Huh, neat.
The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick. Why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy?
Yeah, he's a murder suspect.
Whoa, murder?
You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What?
Yeah, what a reveal.
Tell me about the dogs.
Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Why are the samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look grog-shaped.
Well, judged by the art on the right there, the poster, they are gourd shape-ish.
Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs.
Ouch.
The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name, you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems wrong.
I don't know, I think she made a pretty good advertising poster right there.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news?
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy.
Brody?
You know.
Yeah, we actually didn't talk about this yet. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Oh, wait. The defense lawyer?
Yeah.
Wait a second. But Mr. Edge is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee?
No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick?
Nick?
Just gonna leave that one alone.
What's Gordy?
Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster. Gordy.
Monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real.
Wow, it's surprisingly clear.
Nick, a monster, a real monster.
Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? I don't know. This thing's in 4K. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
I wish I could have seen it.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. It'll be $1 million.
1 million?
Grow up, Larry. Let's see. He wouldn't know anything else right now, would he? Right. Guess we can move on from that.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go see Edgeworth. Or not.
No.
He's not here.
Nick
Maybe I was-
House, then. What does it mean? Nah, not that. Another gumshoe inside.
And if you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Now, apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while.
Not the heart, it has to be.
Uh-oh. Alright then, moving on. Okay, maybe we should show Larry the photo then. I really doubt he'd know anything about it, but yeah, whatever.
Maybe it will surprise us.
What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Alright, maybe this gun has a question. Nope. Maybe press more about this? No. Well, I don't know then.
Maybe just move to the boathouse quickly, but I think
Yeah,
this
we,
is
you've been there in a bit. Nope. I don't really know what else to present him, really, considering... Oh. Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know, that's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya?
Well,
Oh, wait, Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she? Oh, maybe that would come up later, I suppose, I don't know. What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh.
Larry, you don't know what a camera is?
Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go showing me it then, jeez.
Okay, we actually have to go to a law office.
Okay, it's one of the rare times you actually have to do that.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh. Nothing, just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office?
Right, that guy.
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe we should go talk to him, old time's sake. Oh, okay, there's our relevancy then. And he's still missing that amazing painting.
Shouldn't all the states be input?
Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not?
I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright?
Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Your little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Well, it's nice to know he's in a cheerier mood than last time. Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Huh? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
Yep, here we go. There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
Just get up, you see.
I can picture him being a late sleep wake or whatever. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
Guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just dessert. All bitter desserts.
Oh, it was a good painting too. What can he possibly use to
Sent it.
fill? What can he possibly use to fill in that void in that wall? He needs something to cover up that paint ratio there.
Yeah, a bigger painting.
Excuse me. Ugh. That was almost a half sneeze where you just.
Oh yeah, I hate those.
Ugh.
Strange. I feel as thought I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah,
Did you remember?
he was a liar here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Not Richard Hammond? Sorry.
No. Mr. Hammond. And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot.
Who is this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case.
Yes, the DL6 incident. Dun dun dun.
It all comes around, doesn't it?
Yeah. Perhaps you remember.
Sure, someone mentioned it during that Trafamia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at loss to use the spirit medium. Can I pause it for a second? Because we've seen in this universe, spirit mediums are actually real because Mia can channel Mia.
Yeah,
So it
actually,
actually
downright
isn't-
proved it.
Yeah, that actually isn't so far-fetched and actually isn't as crazy.
Well, it might be. I think right now, in this current time, they don't use him anymore because of this incident.
Yeah, but it's like not as crazy as it sounds in our world because it is a de facto thing you can,
Well, I think this is
you
the case
can
with.
prove it.
I think this is a case in this world that this is not exactly public information.
Yeah, but still. Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim, but the case was lost. No conviction was made.
Huh. Weird.
The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case, indeed.
They never called the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Faye used the past to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it.
DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait. What does the case have anything to do, Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father?
Ah, shit!
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother.
We saw this, yeah, back in that earlier case, but we just didn't
Yeah.
take it.
Oh yeah, we took Wright's photo.
There were two photos there, and we took
Wright's,
White's.
not Wright's. What's this? I was hoping you got my message the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can I ask you about the murder?
Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please, try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understood?
Fine. I'll make you open up, damn it. Edgeworth?
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I will admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you?
About the DL6 incident.
Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out it. That's why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you were up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
So, you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities.
Finally.
The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from the time of Foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to speak to my father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder?
Correct. The spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you are? That's strange. I thought the terrible incident was about to end, and now this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th.
Oh shit, it's December 25th.
December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days.
What?
Nick, what's that mean?
When a case statute of limitations run out, legally, the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever.
I guess, legal law rules change, whatever. They can't factor in the new, attorney
3
stuff,
days.
whatever. The 3 days, whatever.
Yeah.
They can't apply that to the old cases, because those rules didn't apply then. It'd be unfair.
That
It would
actually
make
might
all
be
past cases defunct.
pretty much, yeah. And yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I know I can also at least murder something that doesn't run out. Like if you, no matter how long it's ago, it still is going to be relevant.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's eternal logic.
It's still
Yeah.
following the logic, though. That's the thing. Nothing's been broken yet.
Yeah. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he would be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
Phoenix, you live. Okay, no, you don't live a normal life. Scratch that.
He chose this.
So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I better not talk about it. Your tennis badge. I can't say I really want to see one of those right now.
Oh,
I think you probably just have to leave.
alright, fine.
Uh,
I don't know where to.
love this.
Nope.
Oh.
Did we miss something? Shit. I can't think of...
Oh, like photo.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I need to show him the photo. Huh. Who would have thought there would be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, Wright?
I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right? It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes. Will you?
After all this work I put into all this... No.
No.
Who could have guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
Yes. Well, I guess we should... What's that?
Earthquake! It's... That was scary.
Yeah, I know, right? Uh-huh. Where's Edgeworth?
There. He's on the floor in the ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
And in Japan, it's quite common. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon.
Yeah, he's a little traumatized right now.
Yeah. Let's go, Nick.
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter request to Detective Gumshoe. Hang on a minute. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. Real pro.
Damn, that actually is dedication. I will ignore this earthquake.
I must defend this door, damn it! What's going on here?
Ah,
What's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal?
A lot of heart.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal?
No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I could do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
You trying to say something about the way I do my job?
No, sir. Let's just calm the nerves and just give him the thing. Look what I got.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then.
And good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
worried? Yeah, fine. I'll live it my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'll go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
Who knows?
Find out next time.
In Ace Attorney.
Yeah, that's a good starting point. Also,
Yeah.
we're a little over the 2-hour marker, but that couldn't be helped.
But, yeah, a lot of investigations in the thing. And probably is the longest one on the first day. I guess it's quite the...
Yeah, the days afterwards aren't as long, I think. I don't know, might be our memory
yeah.
clouding this.
I'm actually already getting excited replaying this case. My favorite witness is going to come up.
Oh yeah. Right, that'll do for stream, so check back on Wednesday for more Ace Attorney. So till then, bye all.